Hello, and welcome to another episode. Today, we're talking about how you can balance a full-time job, a family, while building a business. I done a poll on Instagram, and you guys asked, you guys answered that this was the topic that you want me to talk about. And the response was massive. So I guess I need to talk about this more, I guess. And it might seem obvious because the majority of my following are also people in the same position as me, who work full time, who have a family, have hectic days, and also trying to build something on the side. So how do you balance it all? That is a question that I get a lot. We're going to do this live session a bit different this time. So if you are listening to this on my podcast, you can go on to my live session on Instagram or YouTube to watch this episode in replay. But I'm actually going to do things differently. I'm going to this time try to add slides as I talk. So please give me some feedback on whether or not you find that valuable, and if I should compete, if I should continue doing this, or you just prefer me to just talk with no slides. I don't know. We're trying something different, and I don't know if it's going to work either. But to add some context here, if you're new here to my feed, my name is Hilde, and I help professional service providers learn how to close high-ticket clients organically. And I work full-time. I work full-time as a sales manager for a software company, and also have a family. And also building this business on the side. So my days are quite hectic, but I'm able to pull it off. So I'm here to share with you how I'm able to pull it off, and give you three things that has been essential for me to be in this position. So let's go on. And you also want to add some context on why I started this journey in the first place. Because I started my journey in 2021, so I'm entering now my third year of having this business on the side. And the reason why I actually wanted to start this journey was to see if I actually could pull it off. Can I build something, and how hard is it? I've been very curious to see if I was able to pull it off. I have this personality trait that I'm not afraid of challenges. I seek challenges. I like to learn new things, and I would like to gain more knowledge. And this journey has been really, really knowledgeable. I've learned a lot while I've been on this journey now for 3 years. So that was the first thing. The main reason why I wanted to start this journey, to see if I had it in me to actually make it happen. And how hard is it? And it was really hard. But I do not regret it one part. And for 1 minute, Jesus, sometimes I think Norwegian, talk English, and I'm Norwegian, by the way. I think Norwegian, talk English, so sometimes I say things, it's messy. But anyway, the second part also why I started this journey was to have more money to invest. I've always been good with money, always been saving, always investing in fund. Yeah, fund is in English, fund. But I found out that if I had more money to invest, I would get richer quicker, I would say. So So the reason why I also started this journey was to have more money to invest. And it started really by me thinking that if I get $500 equal 5,000, no, if I had if I gain 50,000 Norwegian kroners, that equals $5,000 to invest a year, that will like be really, really helpful. And of course it is. But I quickly got to that point, and then I thought like, okay, what if one day I could have 300 Norwegian kroners to invest, or 400,000 Norwegian kroners to invest. That's 40,000 US dollars. And now I'm here. And that is also why I started this journey, because I want to have more money to play with. I want to learn the game of investing, and is the more money you have in investing, the more you learn, I guess. So that was the reason why I started this journey. And I've been on this journey now for 3 years, so time flies. But why we are here, that was me adding some context. Why we are here is because I want to talk to you about the 3 main things that has helped me to be in this position, and how I'm able to balancing it all. So yes, I'm going to try to add my slide. Look at this. So how I'm able to do all of this is, first and foremost, I have found a routine that is aligned with how my life is currently and my goal, why I did this. I have a full-time job. I have kids. I have a husband who is very active as well, who's have his hobbies, have his job. So I have I have limited capacity throughout the day, throughout the days, to actually build this business. But I started my journey by trying to do it all, and it was so damn time consuming that it did not actually fit the way that I lived my life. I was trying to sell everything to everyone. I was spending so many hours on Canva trying to do this and trying to do that, creating videos, make courses, did everything, and I sold it to a low price, and it did not actually benefit me. It was not sustainable. I could not do it. It was not like, if this was it, it was not worth it, because I spent so many hours doing it. So for me, a high value and low volume business model was fitting my current lifestyle better, and also more aligned with my goal, because I said that I wanted more money to invest, and having a high ticket business model helped me to increase my revenue, working with fewer clients but adding more value. So that meant that I did not have to spend hours trying to find several clients to get to the same revenue goal. I could just focus on getting 1 or 2 clients and then hit the target that I wanted. I also focused a lot on organic growth. That was the main reason. The main reason why I did that was because I also wanted more money to invest. I do not spend a dime on paid advertising. So it's all organic. Every client that I have not spent a dime on getting. I do not spend a dime on creating webinars, workshops, and have paid advertising to get people into that webinar. Everything I do is organic. So everything I get is profit when I like the taxes and when I pay for the software and everything. So you can't really find a better way to get to hit your goal when it comes to profit. And also, when we are on this slide, having webinars, having workshops, having all these challenges was not really something that, because I tried it and it was so time consuming that it was not worth it. It drained me when I tried it, and it really did not get me anything. So I decided to not do that and focus on being more effective. And let me see. I was going to change slide. Yeah, I was focusing on having a more of a effective content strategy that did not take a lot of my time. So I did not focus on webinars, challenges, workshops, all of that, paid advertising to get money into those webinars and in these funnels. And I did not spend the majority of my time making my Canva post beautiful. I stepped away from that, and I focused on being extremely clear in my messaging. I needed to understand who I was talking to. So the little time I had available throughout the days, I knew I was talking to, hitting. My content resonates. I think many people, they do too much, and at the same time, the messaging does not resonate with people because they do not fully understand who the content is for. I knew that if I was going to have an effective marketing strategy, effective content strategy, I needed to understand who I was actually talking to. So I spent a lot of time doing market research and really understanding who I was targeting, who my content was for. So the post that I posted every day was relevant for that specific person. So I was rather focusing on messaging and not doing everything, if that makes sense. So that is what I mean by having an effective content strategy. So you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours doing too much and not hitting anyone. So I'll focus on the foundation, being really understanding and how to package my offer, how to package my message, understanding what kind of pains my audience were experiencing, what kind of result they wanted, and focusing on effectively communicating my value, simplifying my messages, simplifying the content. That's why I'm doing live sessions. It does not take me a lot of time, and when I'm done with this live session, I have 30 minutes of content that I can edit and cut. The reel I did yesterday was from a year ago, because I done a 15-minute video that I can just repurpose and I can reuse. So I spend a lot of time creating long-form video content, live sessions that does not take me a lot of time, a lot of effort to do, and it's effective. And I have a lot of content. I never run out of content. So you don't see me spend a lot of time creating the post, creating beautiful fonts, beautiful pictures. That's not me, because my audience does not want that as well. They want the live sessions. They want long form video content. That is what they want. They want the authentic side of things. Me talking, me providing value, and that's how I'm able to do it. So when I don't have time one day to I don't know, create a post, I just go all over my videos, my long form videos, what to talk about, edit, clip, schmuck into InShot, edit, and then upload. So, and I have structured the way, like my content as well. I have pillars that I know you guys are struggling with, like your problems. And I constantly repeat the same message, but I package it differently. But I speak about the same type of problems. So I don't come up with new ideas, new topics, new problems. I talk about the same things, but I package it differently because y'all forget what I'm saying to you, to niche down, and be specific. Y'all, you forget that, right? Because people, like, they need to hear the same message over and over and over again for it to resonate. And then I say something, like I package it differently one time, and then it hits. When you say it like this, I understood. So I say the same things, but I'm able to be so specific because I focus. I know who I'm talking to, and I focus on the message. And I've learned to simplify things, which has made it possible for me to be in this position to balance my full-time job, my family, and building this business on the side. I don't focus on doing more, but I'm focusing on doing it better. So that's that. I'm going to try to and do the second. I forgot the last slide. I was almost. It was almost perfect. But it was, I forgot the slide. But anyway, the last point, point was that I streamlined my processes. I focus on delivering one result to one specific person. So by doing that, every person that I get on have the same problem. And when they have the same problem, I guide them through the same process. I do not adjust my program based on who I get in. Like, they know the process. So I'm able to have a process that is streamlined, the same onboarding, the same offboarding, is the same problem, is the same struggles, it's the same mindset blocks I have. And I am able to streamline everything. So it's the same process for every person that is in my community. My new clients, they all experience the same things. Because if I was going to have different kind of clients that had different kind of problems, and I had to adjust my process every time, I would not be here because I do not have the time for it. So I have streamlined my processes. So the same process is the same for every person that enrolls into my program because they have the same problem. So if I have not streamlined my processes, it would be so chaotic. So that is when you have limited capacity, try to do as little as possible and focus on the task that will move the needle for you. And that is more, if you want to earn more, you need to have more clients or you need to increase your rates, right? So you need to focus on those kind of activities instead of you adjusting and tailor your process for every new client that enrolls into your program, because that takes time. Because I have one program, and after each cohort I gain feedback, what is working, what is not working, and I make it better. That is what I do. I don't do special adjustments for every client, but I make the process better. So for the next cohort, it gets more streamlined. It gets even like, maybe I can erase some modules or erase some things, add something in that will make them get the results even faster. That is my objective. How can I take things out of my process that will help my clients to achieve the results even faster than they do today? What can I take out? People want, they do not want more modules to watch, more videos to watch, more unnecessary workbooks, ebooks to have. They just want the result. So that is why people pay premium. They want me to get the result, and they want the result now. So how can I get them the result faster? So my objective is, when I have the process here, what can I take out so the process gets better? It gets easier for them to understand. That is the objective. That is like, streamline your processes. That is one of the best advice. Because if you do too many adjustments for every person that enrolls into your program, you will have more problems. You will have more things to then you can't properly streamline your process, because your process is different for every client. So I'm constantly trying to make my process better, and do it easier for myself to know what kind of how should my onboarding be, how should my offboarding be, what kind of form should they fill out when they enroll, when they off-roll. Is it off-rolling? I don't know, but that is it. You need to have streamlined your processes. But everything here that I talked about, it goes back to the foundation first, that you need to understand why you're doing it, for who you're solving that problem, and how you're solving that problem. So that is how I'm balancing it. I have a routine. I have a business model that is aligned with my current lifestyle and my goals. I have an effective content strategy. I try not to do too much. Chaleg, are you here? You can probably... Oh, she is. And my process is quite simple. It's like trying to do less and get more. That is it. It does not have to be complicated, but you need to understand who you're talking to for it to be effective. Your content strategy won't be effective if you don't know who you're talking to. And then when you know who you're talking to, you get more and more clients into your program. Hi, Panila. You get more and more clients into your program. You can start to look for patterns. You can start to look for where people ask questions the most. Where do I need to focus? What areas in my process do I need to focus more on for people to understand the process? But that will be impossible if you have not streamlined your processes, if you do not know who you're talking to. Because if you do not know who you're talking to, every person in your community that you have in your program will be different. But that is how I'm balancing. I can't really talk today. Balancing it. You need to have a routine, you need to have an effective content strategy, and you need to streamline your processes. So I usually do not spend more than probably 3 to 4 hours maximum per day on and the majority of my time goes to talking to my community and talking to my clients. That is what I do, actually. That are doing live sessions, and now because I know what you guys want, it gets easier for me to have better and better messaging, better and better content, But I also have so much bingeable content that I don't feel the need of actually posting every day, because you have so many hours of these live sessions and these reels that I produce that it's not necessary for me to post every day. I have evergreen content that is relevant for one specific person that is struggling with one specific problem. So yeah. And did you like me having the slides? How often do you post average weekly? How many times? I post Monday to Thursday. I do not post Fridays. If I post Fridays, it's like it's entertaining content. Usually people log off, like especially my audience, because my audience is people with families, working full time, that they log off social media. They do not actively watch content on during weekdays, and if they do it, they want entertainment. So I post Monday to Thursday, and I post in a way that lead my audience through the buying decision journey as well, because they observe content differently, actually, based on what kind of day of the week it is. I noticed that posting 3 times a week gives more time to my content to be fully seen and appreciated. What do you like? Getting engagement? Is that what you mean, or is that posting 3 times a week gives more time to my content to be fully seen? Like, people do not see your content. I really do not understand the Instagram algorithm, to be honest. It's like my engagement rate is so damn low, but still, when I look back at it, when I see what people save, it's my live sessions that get saved. Reels is, I don't know, I get tired of watching reels as well. I do not know about you guys, but like it's starting to get too much. It's too much noise, it's too much impressions, and if I want to watch something, I prefer to watch longer content pieces. More engagement if you post and let 1/2 day go by. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I do not care about my engagement rate as well. Like, it is what it is. The thing I care more about is if people are watching my live sessions or reels and respond to me in the direct messages. I don't care how much my reach is, how many people like my post, how many people comment. What I do appreciate is when I have quality engagement, which means that people actually leave genuine responses, commenting on the topic that I talk about. If people just clap emoji or a heart, I don't care. So true, I don't care. If somebody comment back that will actually give me insights on whether or not this piece of content that I just created now was valuable, that is what I appreciate. Or if the piece of content that I now produced have made that I have 4 people in my DMs, that is what I care about. Because especially hard-seeker clients, they do not engage publicly. They don't comment. Many people do not even follow me. If they engage, they engage privately. So we don't measure in the elite community, at least we do not measure engagement in that way, that we have a lot of likes, a lot of comments, a lot of reach. Does not really matter, because reach don't get you clients. It's engagement. Absolutely, a lot of my engagement is done in my DMs. Good. That is what counts. Any more questions? Lovis, you are spot on. Thank you, Shalog. Me, go and follow Shalog. She's the best. She's the best client, the best. You're a good friend as well. You are a trooper. I really appreciate Shalog. But did you find it valuable or did you like me having slides on? It was something new. Never tried it. It's different, but hopefully it helped y'all to have a better overview of what I was talking about. So if that was a good thing, maybe I should start with it. I don't know. Just trying things out. It's like when I'm done live session now every week. And when you start doing live sessions, suddenly you feel like, I kind of like it. And then you try different things. You get more relaxed while you do it. So I highly recommend it. I will keep on doing live sessions. And we need these reminders. Good. It helps a lot for people to get situated. Yeah, I think so too. I think if I saw live sessions with other people, I would like it if they had a presentation so I can understand what kind of topic are they talking about now. So maybe I will continue with this. You are the best and make us better. Thank you, Shelleg. Good. So, are there any questions now? I hope this live session gave you some value. I hope so. We just keep on trying, keep on grinding. Can you pick it back up again? This slide, you mean? This balancing a full-time job. Like, how am I able to balancing a full-time job, family, and building a business? So again, find a routine that is aligned with your lifestyle and your goals. I said in the beginning of this live session that my goal was to see, first of all, if I was able to pull it off, but also to have more money to invest. And that, I have now picked a business model that is aligned with my goal to have more profit at the end of the day to invest in. And I would not be able to do this if I had a low ticket business model. I tried it, was not sustainable at all. So, and also have an effective content strategy. I focus more on the messaging rather than doing more, and streamlining your processes. Yes. Any more questions? This was a good live, and a lot of people dropped by, engaged in the comments, had questions. So, do you have any more questions to me? If not, I will see you all next Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Love you.